Should his library be by the sea? Or where? It's windy. Well, a fight's brewing over which city should host Obama's presidential library. The University of Hawaii, go Fighting Irish, is angling for the Prez big building of books. That's actually what they want to call it. Good luck, Hawaii. Silly country. And so is the University of Chicago, the city where Obama turned to politics. Should we discuss this more? Nah, let's go. No, we will in our lightning round, a.k.a.
Stories we sort of liked, but not enough to include earlier in the show, but still wanted to talk about, so let's really quickly do them now.
Dana, why not Kenya, where he was born?
Because by the time that they build this thing, the idea of a physical library will become passé, Gray.
Oh, wow.
That was quick. That was quick, right? Lightning-ish.
I want to congratulate everyone on having the same Kenyan joke, by the way.
I know, sort of like.
Yeah. But, why not? Why can't Kenya?
I pitched it with the Kenya joke.
Yes.
Okay, so it's amazing. It's amazing.
We all want. The only reason why we did this story.
Oh, absolutely.
The only reason why we did this story.
Move on to the next story.
No, I want to ask Joe, how could they build a library in Hawaii? That's not even in America.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's very confusing. The important thing to me is that they have many things on microfiche.
Yes.
Because I bought that reader years ago. I never get to use the damn thing.
I love that microfiche. It was so fun.
I hate it. They're really tiny fish. That's all it is. Kimberly,
yes.
Hawaii has volcanoes, which are notoriously bad for books.
But it also has the Four Seasons, which has a really fantastic pool in Maui. And
Oh,
then
really?
the property in Hualalai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawaii's great. I mean, come on, that's where his personal attachment is. I'm not against Hawaii. I mean, even though it's separated by water from the rest of us.
Bill, you frequent libraries, but only to use the bathroom. So I guess you think you're an expert.
Yes, I met my last friend there, Boxcar Jimbo.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
he's a great guy.
He rides the rails, but he was stopping by, to enjoy the facilities.
Hooks?
Porn.
Hooks for Hands.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Hooks for Hands.
Exactly.
No, that's
a very tender lover.
That's the charity he runs, Hooks
yeah,
for
Hooks
Hands.
for Hands. Yeah. They actually take perfectly good hands and replace them with hooks.
Yeah, how's he doing?
Not good.
Not good at all?
Face is all messed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's an itchy fella.
Yeah, he is. He scratches his face off.
Yeah, you don't get hooks when you have psoriasis.
No, you don't.
You
don't.
I don't know how many times
MTV's doing the show, though.
Paralyzed.
It's
Hooks for Hands.
Yeah, Hooks for Hands. What are we talking about?
You got to cork them.
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to cork the hook.
Exactly.
Yes, all
They
right.
never give him the corks.
Next topic. Kentucky man allegedly shot and killed the legendary chupacabra after he found it prowling on his lawn. Can we see a picture of this thing?
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
Terrible.
Aww.
Awful. Can we see the real thing?
Slightly worse.
It's a
Yes.
moisturizer
That's
ad
before
waiting to
hair
happen.
and
I
makeup.
know. Now, one evolutionary biologist says the weird appearance may be the result of mange. Bill, you suffer from mange. Your thoughts?
Bill suffers from minge.
I don't know what it means, but I'm assuming it's offensive, and I shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah.
This is not the 19th century. Do a DNA test on it. Why has that happened yet? I feel like, is this guy making it available for scientists? I'm fascinated by chupacabra culture.
Yes.
And I read all the stories about these things, but why can't we figure out, is this a new animal or is it
Supposedly
not?
had
And
one out
aren't
in
lasers
Hampton.
supposed to come out of its eyes? We were talking about this in the green room.
Yes,
It's supposed to have supernatural powers.
I see no wings.
Yeah, I
No.
see no wings. That's a great name for a song
It is great.
about the mortality of love. I see no
How you
wings.
thought she was an angel, but she's really a devil?
Yes, Dana,
Yes.
is this guy a hero for killing this animal?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
We've got a massive snowstorm. There's a lot of mystery and wonder in the air.
Yes.
The undetermined body of a potential chupacabra
Yeah.
makes this Christmas for me.
Yeah, it really does. I'm happy.
That and
It is, it is the true gift.
It is.
true gift.
It is the
He's
true
really
gift.
Santa.
the fourth Magi.
Yes,
He brought
it
a
is.
chupacabra.
To top it off, you would be able to sit down and just devour it with your bare hands. I'm beginning to sound like you.
They serve it down. They serve it down at the Breslin, actually.
Yeah, really?
To call ahead.
Joe, chupacabra translates literally means goat sucker, which was your nickname in high school.
Yeah, well, you've gotten your hands on that old yearbook again, haven't
Yes.
you? Yeah, well, when I heard that they found something small, hairless, and disgusting had been shot, I thought, oh my God, someone's killed Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
But I think, well, I'd say this, Bill, if I were you, I'd be more worried about a paternity test.
Oh,
DNA test in
there
your
you
case.
go.
It does look like my daughter.
There's a resemblance.
David. Yeah. Either way, you're not getting any alimony because you're dead.
Last topic. A Spanish woman, yes, a Spanish woman,
What?
faked her own kidnapping to see if her husband would pay the ransom money. She texted him pictures of herself tied up, demanding he pay 26 grand for her release. She said not to go to the police, but he did and later found out where she was, like all women, at the mall.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Kimberly, is this the most romantic story you've ever heard?
ever, especially if she was going to spend $26,000 on shoes at the mall or something like that. I think she was just, confused and upset, wanted to know if her husband really loved her. But it's a crime, so she should go to jail.
Ah, that's the prosecutor I've grown to know and love.
You prosecute love.
You do. She just did.
Yeah.
I did.
Dana, 26 grand. Did she, if she had asked for less money, would she gotten away with
I
it?
think she lowballed herself,
Yes.
Greg, and I'll let the viewers have what fun can be had with
What's up with the
that
26?
beginning.
Yes. It is true. She did lowball herself. She only
She
thought
did
she was
lowball
worth
it.
26 grand.
Yeah, that shows the low self-esteem that I was talking about.
Which may
Yes,
have something to do
thank
with this,
you.
with the self-kidnapping.
Yeah,
Yes.
all of it together.
Could be a correlation. Joe, how much are you worth? If you're gonna fake a kidnapping, what would you ask for that you think that you could get for yourself?
I don't even know who I would ask for to send the money, to tell you the truth, if anybody wants to chip in from the viewing audience. What I thought was interesting was that she texted pictures of herself tied up.
Yeah.
Is that a new iPhone app where you're actually able to set it up?
Who
and
tied her up?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
tough.
that's a
I
good
wanted
point.
to know that.
There's a weird second party.
There's the
Her next husband's gonna be
co-conspirator, an aider, and
coach in
abetter.
the NFL.
Yeah.
The pool guy.
Bill, you tried this on your parents, and they actually celebrated your disappearance.
Yeah, lots of champagne.
That must have made you sad.
It was a dark day, not for them, for me. I would say that as someone who's a real kidnapper, I found this to be very disparaging because first thing she does is she tells him not to call the cops. What does he do? He calls the cops. That means that any victim I have, I'm going to have to assume that even when I tell them not to call the cops, they're calling the cops.
Yeah.
Which means I'm going to have to up the ante and send them a tow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
that's what you
Goodness.
forced me to do, lady.
All right. That does it for the lightning round. We're going to be back with more stuff after the break. In the meantime, nothing.
We love soap so much we scrub for fun. We are Wash Your Hansington. Yes, we are Wash Your Hansington.
Visit Wash Your Hansington, where people wash their hands, cover their cough, and get the flu vaccine.
This is the state of the evergreen and impeccable hygiene. We love it when our hands are clean.
Wash Your Hansingtonians are always friendly and germ-free. They love to give high fibers, not high fevers.
We cover our coughs, every single one. We are Wash Your Hansington. Yes, we are Wash Your Hansington. Wash Your Hansington.
Get vaccinated. Stop the flu. Brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health.
I was sodomized in washing your Hansington.
People are shocked that a multi-borough cleanup effort involving thousands of vehicles cannot be pulled off without a hitch. You live in a country where people don't know how to wash their hands. Where millions of dollars need to be spent to teach them how to wash their hands.
That's the first thing that's bothered you all night. That's the one thing you felt passionate
That
about.
is what you're up against when you're dealing with human beings. This is why I think Schopenhauer should be taught in kindergarten.
I don't know. I think
love
people,
that video.
I think people wash their hands too much.
Oh.
That's why
Some
kids
do.
are getting sick. Kids
Well,
are getting
there's
sick.
a theory behind that.
You
that,
need more
yes,
dirt in
we're
your
too
fingernails.
Clean,
You
and
need
the
to
kids
wallow
need
in
to
your filth.
drink the gutter water.
You need to go to a
Yeah, that's a bit much.
That's just excessive. Really, take it back.
I'm sorry. We'll close things out with the post-game wrap-up. I don't even know what that meant.
We don't know.
I don't know either. And you see clips of recent shows. Go to foxnews.com/redeye. A few things before we go. First, you can see me on America Live with Megyn Kelly and Kimberly Guilfoyle on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, around 2:45, I think is the hit.
Right.
Also, we've got a special show on New Year's Eve. It's called Red Eye's 2010 Hangover, Stories That Made Us Drink and Stuff. That's this Friday, New Year's Eve, at a special time, 12:30 a.m. That's going to be right after all the Fox News festivities,
Yes.
of which we will be a part of.
That's
We are
correct.
going to get so excited.
Yeah.
It's interesting you guys use the word we.
Yes.
I seem to have missed my invite.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, back to what's his face
Back
for the
to-
post-game wrap-up.
Yeah.
Mike Baker.
Hey, thank you, Greg. Thank you. By the way, the last second in the second half, Kimberly passed Bill and ended up with the most correct answers. I thought that was important to ask.
you.
And Kimberly, speaking of Kimberly,
Yeah.
any plans for New Year's Eve?
Well, sure. Thanks for asking, because I'm going to be doing the frolicking in Times Square with Greg Eppold and my BFF, Ainsley Earhart, Bill Hemmer and Megyn Kelly, and I think Rick Leventhal, if
course.
he's coming back from Afghanistan. So it's going to be fantastic, 10 till 12:30. So I hope everyone watches and then watch the Red Eye special.
Excellent, excellent. Dana, by the way, the viewers have been clamoring for us to do yet again another one-act play. So if you don't mind, I put together something about the Bay of Pigs taken from actual radio transmissions. I'm going to start, if that's all right.
Okay.
And action. Out of ammo, enemy closing in. Help must arrive in next hour.
I'm destroying all equipment and communications.
Tanks are in sight.
I have nothing to fight with.
Am taking to the woods.
I cannot wait for you.
And scene. Joe, I'll be talking to you later on. That's it. I got it. Wow. Take care.
Go to my
done with
website.
time.
Go to my website.
Where's your website?
There it is.
JoeDeVito.com.
Oh, there you go.
JoeDeVito.com.
It's
There
just
you
his
go.
name with .com after it.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Exactly.
/ schedule.
Thanks, Mikey. Kimberly, always great, Bill. You laugh. Joe DeVito, nice. Dana Vachon, always a fun time with you. I'm Greg Gutberg.